Hey collectors, Anthony from Hasbro here, and today we're looking at Transformers Age of the Prime's Aerialbot Slingshot. And you see a lot of white, red, and black, but before we take a look at him, let's take a look at his box. And first, what came in the box, of course, was the instructions, the Don't Hurt Yourself paper, so remember, don't hurt yourself. And the box, he's a combiner part. He's actually, I believe, an arm because he has that separation bit in it. But I have the feeling that they're doing the Scramble City stuff for this type of guy. So, I mean, don't quote me on that, but I've seen pictures of people mix things up, so I'm thinking maybe that's the approach since it's still built on the frame for Silverbolt. And then, of course, here's Superion. And here's the back. And here's the side. So, let's take a quick look at him. Now, he does come with two blasters. They look exactly the same. And, yeah, just black blasters. And, of course, his head looks like it's going to split on my copy. I don't know if anybody else's. But, yeah, and there's the division part right there that split him. But he got a lot of kibble in the back. But there's no parts forming other than, of course, the blasters. And they did come in a little piece of paper, so be aware of that. Oh, yeah. Now they're super tight on him. And actually, everything is pretty tight on this guy. And it took me a few minutes to realize what we were trying to do here at the top part. The bottom part is pretty much Combiner Wars. And I feel like if you watched reviews of these guys, pretty much, the Devastator, the Aerialbots, I don't know what other combiners we've had so far, people are just going to keep saying the Combiner Wars because there's a lot of inspiration taken from the John Warden area of design for combiners. So, the thing we have to do here is flip this over. He actually has landing gear on the back of his head. It doesn't really do much, but he has landing gear. If anybody needed landing gear, it was A-Raid, but here we are. So, essentially got to flip his arms around and fold them up here like this. And, come on. Like this. And then you have to maneuver it on so the peg here goes into the hole like that. And do the same thing on the other side. And try to get it in. These are really tight on mine. And like when you come to do this, it's going to be a chore to get it in and flush. But generally, this is the look you're looking for. So, getting down to the feet. So, open up the knees. And you can kind of just make out what's happening here. Before we do anything else, so just straighten out the feet and the heels. And that'll make up the back of the tail. And then we just according the legs in. And you got to make sure that before you commit to this, that everything is lined up and these are flush inside. And once that is, you can start clipping everything together and closing these, because otherwise it won't close until everything is flush. And as we continue to do this, we just put up the tail wing, and that is it. He's done. Look at this boy. A unique craft looking thing here, but you got like full landing gear, and of course the one you put up in front here. And I really like the fact that both him and Air Raid have double guns, like the Seekers do. It gives them some fairness. Like the Combiner Wars, you lucky they got a gun, and then of course a piece of the combiner. But different times now. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I think he really stands out because Air Raid was all black, so Slingshot, of course, is all white. Well, all of them have that common red and whatnot. But I really dig the look of this. He's just a unique vehicle form.
With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on this video. Did you like what you saw, and how was your experience with it? If you would like to see more, check out the on-screen recommendation. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching.